Clune Arena, the venue here at the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, where the Falcons fall 64-51 to the visiting pilots of the University of Portland, Roland Vargas, Jesse Kurtz. Jesse, Air Force never got into a rhythm offensively in that basketball game. Their defensive effort was top-notch, as it always is under Joe Scott, but they just weren't able to hit their shots when they needed to down the stretch.
You know, it's unfortunate because those who didn't watch the game and are, checking in scores nationally are going to look at this 64-51, say, yeah, Portland won this handily. I'll tell you, this game was much closer than a 13-point deficit. I mean, the Air Force had a lead at about the 15-minute mark of the second half, and they went absolutely cold. Portland went on a 13-2 run with 5:31 left, and that was lights out. But Air Force defensively, as you mentioned, very, very good game. Just couldn't find the buckets, and it cost them here tonight.
Yeah, Air Force flirting with 8 minutes without a field goal there in the second half. We'll take a look at the stat sheet. Portland knocked down their threes when they need to. You're not going to see it there on the stats, but they hit them at big times in this basketball game. Air Force turnover margin really got away from the Falcons a little bit.
Yeah, both teams hit 8 3-pointers in this game. It just came down to the amount of shots that were taken. Portland shot 54 shots to Air Force's 45. I mean, when you're taking 9 more shots, that's obviously more opportunities to put the ball in the bucket. And Portland makes 20 field goals to Air Force's 15. There's your 10 points right there. Unfortunately for Air Force, the shots that they did take were not going in late. They went ice cold, and it cost them here tonight.
We'll take a look at the highlights from this basketball game. We'll start back in the first half. Scholand was good early on for Portland. Big man from Norway finished with just 9 points, but he was an offensive threat there in the first. And then we didn't see Vucevic very much in this basketball game at all, but when we did, he was dropping the ball in the basket. Air Force made their runs. Jeffrey Mills from long range, and also Nick Jackson played well, especially on the defensive end, as Air Force able to steal that one away. Taylor goes all the way through for the flush, but just too little, too late as we get into this second half. That's really when Portland were able to extend this thing.
Yeah, the Falcons came out in the second half. He said, oh, okay, here we go. They're going to start filling it up. Jake Heidreeder with a three-pointer, and then Ethan Taylor, who had 14 points to lead the Falcons. Nice little floater right there, but after that, it really did go ice cold. Kyler Robertson, the leading scorer for the Pilots, 15 points, and then this is when you knew it was probably over. This shot right here, great defense by Jeffrey Mills, forcing it deep on the shot clock, and Wood knocks down the three, and that would do it as Portland walks away with a 64-51 hard-fought win here at Clune Arena. They improved now to 4-1 on the season.
Yeah, it was Moses Wood just kind of throwing that basketball up. As you said, when that one hit the back of the net, you knew this one was probably going to get away from the Air Force Falcons. Well, it's been a pleasure to bring you this one on the Mountain West Network for our entire Falcon Vision crew. I'm Roland Vargas alongside Jesse Kurtz. Jesse, a pleasure for your time. 64-51, the Portland Pilots come into the Air Force Academy and they win this basketball game. We'll see the Air Force men Falcons here again on November 21st against USC Upstate, the Spartans, before another matchup on the 23rd against Mississippi Valley State. Good night, everybody. Falcons fall 64-51.